Back to the mansion we go. Ooh, it's so spooky. So spooky, scary here. The spooks are afoot. Why did it sound like the door was continuing to creak open even when it wasn't here? So, I assume I do, like, new things here? So I already did things there. And this room here where I freed the booze. But now what do I do? It's not like I got any new key. And, you know, downstairs, it didn't seem like I could really do much. I can go check downstairs again, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea how the heck. Also, can I, Eh? How do I change it? Whoa. Oh! I thought these were two different settings on the left and right sides. But this is how I change it, is they're selected there between the two. So sidestep. Okay, I don't know about that. I was just trying to see about my controls and stuff there. Not controls, like the aiming. Yeah, I like how the green R in horror has a gap in it, like it was scribbled quickly in Sharpie on the thing. Yeah. Mario! I think games are linear choose-your-own-adventure books. Yeah, and that's some arguments that have been made for it. Set goal within your mind and a story in place with the end goal. How you complete it is up to you. Or you think the story should go. Yeah. The experience you have within the game that you can truly say, yes, this game is art. I call it bold and brash. I have genuinely no idea what the heck I do from here. Not like I can get through here. Like, do I need to catch a boo somewhere? And then they give me a key? What's going on here? Mario! I'm so confused right now. Here's these rooms I went through here. Yeah, like, that's kind of what I feel there. Mario! I don't know. I really don't. Wait, yellow? Eh? It's like I have my flashlight in cleared rooms here. My thing's flashing yellow though? Is there one still in here or something? I'm close? Chairs? What? Okay, just call me Game Boo! Come on. Oh, I don't quite suck them in like the other ghosts. Okay. What? What? It was at 0! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I need a referee call on that. That was rigged. One in here? Eh? I am Boolala! Ah! Come on. Just... No! There. Got that one. So dumb that I didn't get the other one. Mercy! You've already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like light much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide in and under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then I reckon that means that turning on all the lights in the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Why don't you say so, youngster? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Okay. Well, I mentioned it's a silly game, but yes, there are elements in this game that you can say that devs really cared in making X area because of Y reasons. They definitely did. Man, look how stunned that guy looks. In the picture there. He knows you just posted cringe. And he's judging you for it. Careful, Luigi. That one ghost wouldn't have come back in here. Would you have? That one boo. Yeah, argue the game is made from passionate art, but games made from greed art. Roller Coaster Tycoon being art. Call of Duty. Yeah. Being that. That's all. And it's crazy file size there. You can take that up with Fermata here pretty soon. The next episode of the podcast on the channel is basically done. We're just wrapping up the description right now and getting ready to publish it like sometime next week. One of the people that's brought on, my pal Fermata, he's working at Infinity Ward nowadays and worked on the most recent Call of Duty title as a one of the sound designers and stuff. So, yeah, problems with Call of Duty. I can officially redirect you to my friend Firm now that he's working there and stuff. Take up all your criticisms with him. Nobody else. Definitely do that. Give him a bunch of crap for it. It'll be funny. Tell him I sent you. You know, live EGAD reaction. I'll use large file size actually on purpose. Yeah, I heard that. I compress their game files because I want to take up as much space as possible so you'll only be able to play their game. Yeah, that's what I've heard. What? Michael Bay. There was a, Sakurai recently posted an interesting video on, Smash Ultimate. And the, some of the design process behind that. And he talked about how, like, with how much music and stuff was in there and how big of a file size the game was when they had to deal with 16GB cartridges for, like, what they were stuck with. I'm surprised they didn't go to a 32GB cartridge, but apparently the higher-ups were like, yeah, it's 16 gigs you're working with. Good luck. What the heck? I don't know what the heck is going on here. He was worried that the, you know, all the music and stuff might have to just be like a free DLC that's downloaded. But thanks to the power of compression, they were able to compress it to like a fourth of the size that it'd otherwise be, or something like that. No, wait, maybe that wasn't the music. They were just able to compress the game files in general enough that they could fit everything in. And, as he said that, and was saying, like, the technology's amazing being able to compress stuff. The text for that came up in the style of, like, the old school Pokemon games, which I assume was, like, meant to be a reference to Generation 2 Pokemon, where they were able to compress the game enough to fit in the entire region from the first game, thanks to, like, some compression that Iwata was able to fashion there because of what a programming genius he was, you know? So I assume that that was meant to be a nod to Iwata there, in terms of, like, you know, compression being amazing. And, yeah, I thought that was really cool. It was a good video. I'd recommend checking it out. The beautiful melody will not even give me the time of day. What must I do to win her passion? Yes, the hour show I burn for her. My unbridled passion will scorch her soul. Nope. Can I, like, grab your candle or something? Or candelabra? I don't know what the heck I do just stun you. I have no idea. But yeah. Let's see here. Also love how Microsoft is somehow the good guy in gaming right now, just for not actively being assholes like everyone else. Yeah. Okay, so nothing in here because my thing isn't going off. Something also to a franchise where young kids yell Edward for being better than them. That's Call of Duty sometimes. Ow. I genuinely don't think I've ever played Call of Duty, like at all. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about you. Dang it. I don't think I've played things like Battlefield either. I don't know. Do I need to go capture that other boo? Okay, door over here. I went up. And that boo will give me a key or something like that? Maybe? I don't know. No door to the right or anything. There's a boo in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Come on. I'm bamboo if you please! No, not the suck! There we go. Outstanding work. You're like a leopard on the hunt. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you got. Okay, the game was saved. Be careful, Luigi. So, the boo in here. Maybe it was the one from downstairs that was literally at 0. Looking for me? Bootha! Alright, it's a different one. The suck. Come on. Please. Ha-ha! But yeah, forgot to ask, how was uni with your costume? It was good. I got a few holy shits. One of which was from my neighbor that I ran into on campus. I had a total of 3 people want to take a picture of me, which was fun there. It was interesting getting some reactions to, you know, taking off the wand thingamabob here and doing like the shooty sound and the light up thingamabob at the end there. Like, I'm not gonna take it off because I'm gonna struggle to get it back on from here. If I just like, you know, I could do that and stuff, you know. But it was at such an awkward angle that if I took that off to show people that, I would need to ask them to put it back on. Because I could just reach and pull it off, but I couldn't quite, you know, stick it back on. It slides onto like a rail thing there on the side. But, you know, a lot of people thought that, you know, that I went pretty overboard with that and got a kick out of it. I think one of my favorite reactions going through the hall, and this one guy was looking at me and went, "Holy shit, Luigi." And then when he walked past me and saw like all the flashing lights on the back, he was like even further amazed. Standing work, you're like a leopard on the hunt. Yeah, send me the boo and the data you got. Whoops. Alright, well, whatever. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so I'm just getting boos, I guess. Does the sound effect mean that the whoops boo just moved like what it was hidden in or something like that? Wanna play game, Boo Advance? Yeah, back when that was the most recent console here. But yeah, like a childhood dream, you love it. Oh, you're on fire, Luigi, on fire. Okay, now send me the boo and the data you got. Alright, be careful, Luigi. Okay, that's just Toad saving and stuff. I don't know, here. Go check that other way? Or something or other now? Maybe. This the way we go. Parlor. On a completely unrelated note, I'll, you know, sometimes on my Pokemon essays, you know, get comments that I'm just like, huh, really? And it happens, like, pretty regularly. But it feels like, for whatever reason, leading up to Halloween here, it's been happening more often. Neville's big baby. No. Happy Halloween, Lionheart. How are things going today? Got a cool costume going on? That's something that I should ask everyone coming in. Anyone got, like, some cool costumes for Halloween? Anyway, I've... Speaking of my name, Taboo! I noticed it a bit more in the past couple days. And one of the ones that stunned me the most was one that, like, I always keep on getting corrected on something that's been in the pinned comment for 2 years now, because no one ever reads it. And this one comment included a correction on the thing that I've already put a correction of in the pinned comment. And also saying, like, oh, you're completely off base with your, price calculations. This was in my initial Pokemon essay. Like, your price calculations are complete BS. And it's like, how many people in the States do not realize there are currencies that aren't United States dollars? Like, you know, anyone that's tuned into, like, my later Pokemon essays knows that I did switch, like, my price totals to USD. And the reason for that was because of situations like that, where I have, like, a small subsection of American audiences that aren't aware of other currencies. Like, maybe not even aware of other countries, then, at that point. Other than the United States, the center of the universe. Yeah, so, you know, so that was something that I saw earlier today. And sometimes I see stuff like that, and I feel like I lose brain cells. So, you know, there's that. So in case anyone wonders why I got 5 boos. In case anyone wonders why I don't talk about, like, Canadian dollar in video essays anymore, it's because of people like that I saw even earlier today. That, you know, I'll continue to get more comments every once in a while. Like, the ones correcting me on what's been in the pinned comment for 2 years, that's pretty frequent. That happens on a near daily basis. The people saying that, like, my currency calculations are wrong, I get something like that maybe once every 2 months, you know, which is still, you know, concerning there, where it's like, oh my god, how many people, you know? Just then you're worried about your brother, young fella. Just take her easy, you still have plenty of time still. So try to keep your shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, believe you me. So there'll be something that happens in the washroom now. Yeah, cold IRL. Better bundle up with some more stuff. Oh, I was about to say if I'm checking for booze, I may as well check the other rooms now. It's like when your law teacher discusses freedom of speech, it says how adults in video games say awful things. When you mentioned that little kids are saying these awful things said to you, I weep for your generation. Yeah. There's a boo in here. Has it got Dolphin set? Most of playing Wii games you already own online with friends. Nice. And upscale Wii games look both great and awful at the same time. Yeah. Like we noticed that with new Super Mario Bros. Wii around here. I'm Turbo and off I go. I did a full playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles on Dolphin. Oh, come on. Like years ago. Was the case. And then Definitive Edition came out like the following year. Oh, come on. What? Just had an upscale Mario Kart Wii. I can only imagine. Come on. Come on. Get the suck. There we go. Is there still another one in here? On fire, Luigi. Literally. Douse yourself. I'm the yummy boolicious. Come on. Come on. The suck. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was saying there. Sorry, work. You're like a leopard on the hunt. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what's on his driver's license there. Assuming Luigi has his driver's license. You know, one of my favorite memes, thinking about driving, one of my favorite Luigi's Mansion memes that I have, that if this does take more than one session, I might post during a going live notification, but just in case I don't, I'll describe it here. Is this one Twitter post that someone made where they say, I heard that Death Stranding gets good after 10 hours. But Luigi's Mansion 3, that game gets good after 10 minutes, I'll tell you. It's right when you boot up the game and see the first cutscene and see Toad trying to drive a large bus. You know. The difference in when the games get good here. So go to the washroom, I guess, so I suppose I'll go this way. Wait, no, the hallway was over this way, wasn't it? Go down this way. Smash Ultimate Luigi's canonically stronger than Goku. Especially considering, you know, things like insta-kill down taunt and the crazy grab combos. Game only gets good after 10 hours. My game's been for over 4? Wow. What, for over 4 hours? I feel like the second half of this sentence is just weird. Hold on. Is it Occupado? What's going on here? Splash water on the face. What? Your phrase my game's been completed for 4 hours. Oh, something like Luigi's Mansion here. It's only gonna take like 4 hours to get through. So I'm gonna make good time here. What? Like this hasn't gotten much use of late. Huh? I don't know. The hardest ending to achieve in Luigi's Mansion is the F rank ending. You need to collect like no money ever. Something or other. No, that's just gonna take me back to the front, isn't it? Dang it. Not up. As little as possible, like so little. I have to actively avoid collecting any money. Wow. Sounds like quite the challenge there. Now I've randomly got hiccups and the poltergust is going a little bit crazy with the cable there. Or the hose, not the cable. You know what I mean. He said to come here. It's funny because instead of a small hut or something, if you get the F rank, your house at the end is a tent. Yeah. Spoilers that at the end you do get like a place that isn't this, and the quality of the place you get is based on how much money you collect during the game. I'm so confused what I do from here. It said go to the washroom and splash some water on your face. But like, Oh, there's another door that I can go in. That isn't locked here. Maybe he meant this. I don't know. I dropped a really important thing into the toilet. I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're right. No point crying over spilled milk. It's a good thing that it was only something trivial like my social insurance card. Suppose I'll just flush that old worry away. Yep, I'll just let it swirl on down to the depths. Let happiness refill my life. I'll just let that T4 tax form get flushed away. The government can't hold me accountable then. It was completely an accident that I didn't pay my taxes. Alright. Okay, so that door. Okay, so that's what EGAD meant by washroom. I was so confused. How did I not notice that one thing on the map that I could go into? That was another Todd. Todd dropped his milk into the toilet. Yeah, his spilt milk. Alright. Stop. I got places to be. Alright, open up. Let's see how far I can get before I actually do have to end up Googling something. We'll see here. Streaming for an hour and a half already. Looks like. Oh, opening this one kind of slowly. Give me that! No questions asked. Yoink! Maybe never mind. Should tell there's a room. Eh? Destiny chooses our paths. I don't know, man. Hey, look, colors and stuff. This text file is perfectly legal if you flush your tax papers down the pooper. As taught by Todd. Oh. Okay. Get in there. Yoink. I don't know. Okay. Don't even need to look in the mirror. You can just, you know, see where the wispy effects are happening. Need an element. Yeah, can I get it? Can I get one? Oh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Anything that I can do in this room? Surely there's gotta be something that I can do. Give me that heart. Never mind. There's just like infinite ambush reinforcements here. Yeah, maybe I do need to Google it. Maybe what I need to do. It doesn't seem like they're running out. Whoops. No! Dang it! I'm thinking I need to press the button when I technically don't have to. Oh, alright. That's the amount. Okay. Good. Don't need to Google things yet. Aha! I'm now part of the Fire Nation that attacked and the whole world changed and whatever the heck. Now, Luigi, what have you found there? Let's take a look at that. Why are you so low down on the screen, egad? Oh, it's fire element metal. Now you can use a fire element. Now he's fine. Yes, sir. With that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. Oh, what's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up whenever you see fire, my boy. They're ghosts on fire itself, if you will. Of fire itself. If you approach a flame, they'll be surprised by your presence and leap out into the air. Then you vacuum them up right away. After that, you can expel fire with the L button. You can melt ice, light candles, and all kinds of stuff. A meter will appear at the bottom of the screen, so keep an eye on how much element you have left, okay, fella? You may have to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you. But yeah. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Camera border of a Game Boy horror. Eh? Can I... Feel the wrath of Kung Fu! Get over here. Yoink! Idea. Potential idea there. Unbelievable. There's no stopping you, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Oh yeah, on another note, in just a few days from now, on November 4th, is going to be the 9th 24-hour charity stream and the 10th charity event on this channel. And all the charity events have always been done, like, here, in this room. But for the first time, I'm going to be at a different venue. I'm going to be at the West Edmonton Mall Ice Rink, will be the case. where the Extra Life event is going on there, and Fragapalooza people are helping out with that, with like setup, teardown, and anything in the middle they might need. And I also already do like 24-hour charity streams anyway. And this event's gonna be going on for like 24 hours there. And yeah, so I'm literally gonna be streaming for probably a little bit over 24 hours on an ice rink. Coming up this weekend. For a good cause, for the Stolly Children's Hospital. I made the donation link available like earlier today. I was like, oh, I should do it before my Luigi's Mansion stream. Stuff like that. Count this is like a event before the main event or something like that. But yeah, main event this coming weekend. I still need to figure out like, you know, rewards and stuff like that, like I always do for these kinds of things. Alright. Maybe I can't do much with the fortune teller right now. Alright, but I got the key though. But yeah, let's see here. Our mom recently found something fantastic. This he's been putting flags all over your road and painting the edges and stuff. Mom caught them replanting flags because people were plucking them for Halloween. That's what they were working on. Apparently your neighbor is gonna get fiber internet. Oh, so that's what that is. Nice. I was like, huh? What do you mean by flags? You mean like the markers for what they're working on? I was like, wait. Is it a good thing that they're working on the flags? Because I'm putting flags all down the road and painting the edges and stuff. And I was like, what? Painting the edges of the flags? Like fixing them up? Are the edges not all that good? I was confused for a hot second, but I get you now. I get you. Yoink. Oh. Was that the sound effect for going into a painting in Mario 64? Dang it, I didn't get the chance to read the text. Dang it, man. Dang it. Oh, come on. How did I not flash him there? Come on. Been up since 6:30 a.m. and it's like 11 p.m. there. I was went to work. I got home and immediately did trick-or-treat stuff. You're tired? I believe it. That's a bit of a long day there. Yeah. Words are hard. Give me that heart. Sweet. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. Get over here. There's gotta be a finite amount in here, right? Surely. That's it? That's it. That's it, man. Oh, there's a boo in here, apparently. All the money! All of the monies. Eh? Come on! The thing in the... You gotta be kidding me, Luigi. Get the laundry basket! Just... Guess I can just do that. Get down, I'm boogie! Ah! Come on. They'll suck. There. Haha! Oh, sorry, you got another one. You're cruising, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you got. But yeah. Yeah, Mario Wonder is definitely a pretty nice game there. Maybe that's a game that I should play a little bit of on the event there. Because it's seeming like my game design team in the class I'm taking right now on game design, we're in a group making a text adventure game throughout the semester. And my group expressed interest in like getting to know one another even outside of class and stuff. Like have like some sort of group get together. And you know, I was like, huh, while I'm doing this event thing or Bob on the West Side Ice Rink is like a cool gaming thing. I still don't know them super well. Do I want to invite this group of relative strangers onto like my 10th charity event where I'm doing this charity stream and stuff and play some games together? I decided I would, and I invited them onto it. It might be going on Sunday morning playing games with them, which would help keep me awake at that point. We'll see. Don't know what games we're gonna play yet. I proposed Mario Party, but we could just end up playing whatever. Mario Wonder might be a fun one there. You know, there is 5 of us, so if everyone makes it, you know, there would be one person that's just like watching rather than playing for any one of these 4-player games. So other things I need to light? Like what? I don't know. I don't know here. That might be fun playing in co-op or something. I am so confused here. There's gotta be something I do here that I'm not realizing, right? But yeah, Is your favorite 2D Mario game now you decide? Unironically better than Mario 3 or Mario World. It's the first new game we thought was better than its predecessors in several ways, honestly. It is pretty nice. I quite liked it too. I am so confused. What am I missing here? I don't know. So I call interior decorating. Be a good spot to hide some savings. What's this? I already did, though. Like, get the money from there. What? What am I missing? I'm so confused here. Nothing around here, doesn't look like. I don't get. Watching horror movies recently, the best subgenre is a cosmic horror films. Watch Underwater, a good film. I haven't heard of it before myself. Well, I'm Googling it. Luigi's Mansion Guide. I am genuinely at a loss. Is there a strategy wiki thing for it? Yeah, there is. Let's see here. So I'm at area 2, I think, here, right? Yeah, the Boo radar. Butler's room. Hold on. What room am I in right now? Scroll too far? Oh, yeah, I'm in the butler's room. Okay, that's this right now. If you were too long in the previous room, the portrait ghost Shivers, the butler, will have returned to his post in the corridor. In which case, he needs to go back out and light his candles again. Once he's there, he will sit down on the stool and get burnt by the candles. Catch him now, avoiding the mice. Chest will appear containing a key. Okay, so I'm not missing anything in this room right now. I need to go out into the hallway, light the guy's candelabra, and then he comes here, and then I can catch him and stuff, apparently. I think if you guys have any recommendations for comedy horror, don't think harm will come. Well, wait. Oh. I read harm as in, like, harm will... Like, the actual word harm. But you're using, like, a nickname for me. And I was like, wait, what does this sentence mean? And I was confused. Ah, fire, run away! I can't just catch him here, I guess. At this point, both. I do like me some comedy horror movies sometimes. But yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of horror stuff in general. Wait, he's going this way? Oh, he's gonna go this way now. This way he goes. Okay. Ah! Okay. And he comes through to here. What a crazy jittery face, huh? Oh. Mice and stuff. Ah! Get him! Come on! Avoid that mouse there. Come on. How am I not getting... Come on. Watch out for that mouse. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ow. Whatever. Oh, the mushroom makes me tiny. I can't suck anymore. My power of suck has been taken from me. Now what am I? Okay, well. Got him there. Okay, so that's over there. What? Stool here? Did it move? You found me, peekaboo! Come on. Come on. There we go. And okie doke, appreciate you stopping by, Mythic. Hope you have an awesome rest of the night. Awesome rest of the Halloween there. Oh, you're on fire, Luigi. Now send me the boo and the data and stuff. Careful, Luigi. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm always careful. Yeah, all things serious though, you like your current job, but work is still work, you know? Yeah. That's fair enough. But yeah, will do. We're gonna get some serious spoops out here for this Halloween stream. Away we go. Snap! So violent. The ghost of Michael Bay. was that one, right? Just making sure before I go around trying a bunch of random doors. Just making sure here. Open up. Open the door. Okay. Music room. Okay. Picture of Hatsune Miku there, or whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't know, man. Get the right one, darn you! There. Them all go off. Come on. That's not an instrument. Just like mayonnaise. Okay, so you start playing. That's why I couldn't play the piano. Just jamming to the Mario tune. My name is Melody. People call me the spectral beauty of the ivory keys. What a stirring performance. I've been so charmed by a piece for ages. Yeah, I just pressed them and they started doing that, but okay. Must have a delicate ear for music. You like to listen to my piano sonata? Well, here I go. It's gonna be like a proper boss here. Oh. We're jamming out here. By the way, that song was featured in a famous game. I should have learned how to play the Luigi's Mansion theme on piano. There's a piano on campus that I could have played while in this getup earlier today. Do you know which game? Oh god. It wasn't this one. No, that's all wrong. Gosh, I was the bottom. I put my heart and soul into that piece only to be insulted. How could you awful man? Leave me and think about your rude behavior. I have to redo it now. Dang it. Well. Oh. My goodness. Luigi just humps all the instruments so hard they get possessed with the spirits of music. What? Did I piss her off that much? Instrument that I missed here? I need to reset the room? I need to reset the room. Or... Okay, well. Phew. Weird sound there. Alright, hump it all. Okay, well. Delicate ear, would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Well, here I go. Do-do-do-do. Imagine. I would love if somebody made a mod for this where that just became Megalovania. Yo. Funny would that be? Do you have a famous game? Do you know which game? Okay. Wait, alright, yeah. So I said world. It's gotta be this then, right? Exactly right, you got it! Very impressive. I guess I needn't hold back with you. Would you care to do battle with my lovely music sheets? Yeah, 3 then. I knew it wasn't Mario Bros. Bit early for that. What? Oh, come on! What if I set her piano on fire? Come on. Suck up all that sheet music. Come on. Get over here. Get on over here. This is direct opposites. Are you kidding me? Sometimes I don't always get the fast suck. I get the slow suck. Okay. There we go. Give me that heart. Sweet. Hump that real good. Get a key to come out of it. Alright. So that's for out there. Eh? 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 Where for my boomio? Okay, come on. Get in the thing, darn you. There we go. I don't know if I actually need all the booze, but whenever I see that one's in the room, there's no reason not to get it. So, you know. Careful, Luigi. There's another one in here? Game Boo, I'm everywhere. Oh, it's that one that was at the 0. That jerk. I finally got to deal with you. Jeez. A pain in the butt. Alright, so where were we? Okay, we were going over there. I gotcha. Screw that mouse in particular. Alright. And through here we go. Through the thingamabob. Open up. I was like, wait, can I skip it? And I can't believe I never had that thought before. Alright, there's a Diddy Kong main around here. Okay. I guess we're dealing with the ghost of Nikocado Avocado here. Something. Here with a mukbang stream. Okay, well. Suck up his food to distract him. Oh. Did I? They're delivering him some more food? Ah! Get him! Okay. Okay, come on. Get him. Oh, come on, man. So I do have to suck up some of the food. That gets these guys out. Okay. Like that. There. I suck up more of the food. Maybe. Maybe. It looks like the Doogie's ready to come downstairs, so I'll come and grab her. So I'll be back here momentarily. Be back here soon.